and mindful journaling prompt. I'm reading from my book, Inner Affirmation Inspirations. You can get this on my website or Amazon. And today we are on Inspiration 19. All those around me are filled with loving intention. As you approach the world with an open heart, you naturally draw people in who are in harmony with your highest well-being. Recognize that everyone has loving intention, even if they express it in different ways. You create deeper connections and cultivate a sense of compassion and understanding. Looking at the world through a lens of loving intention, you create a more positive and harmonious experience for yourself. You know, we were having a conversation about this yesterday because we were having a little coffee clutch kind of thing here at the office. And with all the nonsense that's going on in Washington, D.C., and the madness, we were talking about, somehow or other we got to talking about Atlas Shrugged, which I read for the first time 25 years ago. And being a moderate, or I more closely aligned with libertarians than anything else. So I really liked the book, and we were talking about it, and we were saying how some people were saying how there's so many bad people in the world. And I said, I feel like there's a lot of good people in the world. They just get misguided. And if you read Atlas Shrugged, there's a lot of good people. And then there's, the villains. And yet they've been traumatized at some point in their life. Not that I'm saying that what they're doing, that makes what they're doing right. I'm just saying that when we come from a place of love, and we expect people around us to be good and to treat us the way that we we treat them the way we want to be treated. That's coming from a place of loving intention. The golden rule. And it's tough sometimes, because if you're watching the news, and I try not to, it can be challenging to feel hope. But I always feel hope, and perhaps that makes me naive, but I've also found that when I expect people to behave with loving intention, because that is where I'm coming from, most of the time I am surrounded by people with loving intention. And if there are people that are coming from a different place, they usually don't stay in my orbit very long. And that's sometimes my choice, where I choose not to associate with somebody whose values don't align with my own, because I expect people to treat others in a compassionate and forgiving way. So sometimes those people just remove themselves, or sometimes I just choose, no, not today. Not today, Satan. So come from your daily life from a place of the expectation that the people around you are coming from a place of love. And sometimes it will change the way that they perceive where you're coming from. I'm not explaining it very well, but I'm just saying people will treat you better if you treat them better. Again, it comes down to the golden rule. And it doesn't happen, it's not true all the time, but it's true a lot of the time. Your mindful journaling prompt for today is: how can I recognize the loving intention in everyone that I interact with? I don't know. I don't know how you do it. So let me know in the comments what comes up for you in your journaling as you're considering that. Have a lovely day.